Hello, my name is Patrick Davis and welcome to my presentation. Um, Today we'll be talking about Southern Association of Colleges and Schools and the Commission on Colleges and as it relates to distance education and specifically technology and what SACS and the Commission on Colleges looks for. So right here on the screen, it goes into the definition of distance education. Um, from the standpoint here at Jackson State Community College, we mainly use now three forms that would be considered distance education, but we use online, synchronous, with using Adobe Connect. We're still on the very first stages or the very first phases of that. Second would be eLearn, our online system. And the third would be video conferencing, what we would call distance learning or interactive television. So as it relates to SACS, they have many different policy statements, but the one that I wanted to emphasize in this particular presentation is how students access our classes, and we do have a secure login and passcode for them to access eLearn. The same would be if they're accessing Adobe Connect, they have to log in. We do offer proctored exams. They do have to come to any one of our off-campus centers, or they can access a certified proctor if they're out of the state. We're also looking at new technology. We utilize Respondus Lockdown Browser. That lockdown browser now has an application that can sync with the student's webcam. So we can video students as they're taking our online exams. And that's an example of how here at Jackson State we're utilizing different technology to, one, make sure that we're verifying that the student that has registered for the course is the actual student that's participating in the course. So from a curriculum and instruction standpoint, we here at Jackson State, and as the director, I have to ensure that the technology that I'm utilizing will enhance retention, will actually support the course. It will give access to the students that they need to be successful with the course. The same goes for our faculty. We got to make sure that we're providing the necessary technology that will enhance the course, and that's what SACS looks for when they do their on-site observation and they come and evaluate us. In fact, Jackson State, I believe, will be going through its next SACS accreditation in 2015. And I stated this earlier, we have to ensure as a online or distance education program to make sure that our faculty have the necessary technology and the necessary credentials, that they're qualified, they're certified to teach our courses, because we want to make sure that we have the proper people in place and the staff in place to make sure that our students can navigate through those courses. Now, SACS and the Commission on College are making sure that we have assessments, that we have evaluation programs in hand, so when they do come to our campus, we can give them examples of how we evaluate and constantly look to improve our technology. Library and learning resources, that is definitely a big topic and a major topic for SACS and the College and Commissions. What they're looking for, can students access these resources necessarily without having to come to the library? At Jackson State, our library, our databases are online, our resource materials are online. We do have online laboratories. They're somewhat effective, but I do know for our students, the students still can come to the main campus or one of our off-campus centers and actually take advantage of our laboratories there. Students that are taking our online courses also have access to Turnitin, which allows students to evaluate their papers, making sure that there is not a lot of plagiarism going on. They also have access to Smart Thinking, which is a free online tutoring service for our students. We also have a writing center that has resources online where students can make appointments, and actually using Adobe Connect, students can actually have a session with a tutor regarding their written paper. So we try very hard and show evidence to SACS that any resource that we provide for our own ground students, that we can provide those students, we can provide those services online as well. And that segues into student services. Once again, SACS and the Commission on Colleges, they're looking for uh, evidence that students that take our online programs, that are going through our distance education program, are able to receive the same services and the same quality and level of services that they would receive normally if they would come here. We make sure through our online help desk that we can connect students to student services with problems or issues. Student Services has a number of resources here at Jackson State available online. That includes advising or self-advising, where students have the resources and data at their fingertips to be able to make decisions regarding their education. We use a program called DegreeWorks, where the students can see, based on their major and career path, what courses they still need to take or should be taking in order to be successful and get that degree. That's one of the examples we use to make sure that our students are taken care of, that we're retaining our students, that we're tracking our students, and we're making sure that they have everything they need. Wrapping up, we also want to make sure that we have the appropriate servers, that we have the appropriate technology and technical staff in place with our IT department and with our instructional technology specialists here at our campus. We make sure that through our duties and responsibilities that we are adhering to SACS rules and making sure that, once again, that we are pretty much a student-centered organization, and that we are able to provide the necessary resources available to our students for them to be successful. Because at the end of the day, we want them to have everything that they need that they would have if they were on campus. And SACS does an excellent job in making sure that we do that. This concludes my presentation. Once again, looking at distance and correspondence as it applies to technology.